My team's job is to be the voice of our restaurant partners within Swiggy. We go, talk to them, meet them, understand what are their needs. We broadly bucket these needs into 3 different streams. One, what we call as restaurant growth. Second one is how do we build profitability for restaurants on Swiggy. And the third one is how do we drive ease of operations on Swiggy for the restaurant partners. Once we are able to get all of the insights we want, we build solutions around it and we launch them as different products via our account managers in the system. Our account managers actually engage with our restaurant partners in the short to mid term to drive their growth via using simple day-to-day growth hacks which they learn from the Swiggy ecosystem. And apart from that, they also work with the restaurant partners to work on their mid to long term growth. The kind of activities they work with the partners are stuff like how can you improve your menu to drive conversions, how can you choose the right location to open up your new store, how do you work within your kitchen to ensure that you're giving the best customer experience to the customers who are ordering from Swiggy from your restaurant. So some of these conversations, right, and the insights around it is something which is done by the account managers, but the tools they use are the ones which are built by my team. Heartful of Gratitude campaign, actually the version 1 of this was something which we tried out last year. We realized that for the last 2 years we've actually worked pretty hard with our partners who've stayed with us during tough times which they've also had, but we've never got a chance to really thank them, express our gratitude in all the great work they've done in staying with us for these 2 years. And that's when this idea of showing our thanks to the partners came in. And we said, okay, let's try out a small initiative with a few partners and see what is the response. And that's when we actually went out to the top 1,000 partners and did something with them with a small hamper and more importantly shared some quirky facts with them which actually resonated very well with them. We shared things like what was their most ordered dish, how many number of dishes have they sold, right? What has been the highest number of orders placed by a single customer for them. So some of these ideas, while we discuss business on a day-to-day basis with them, but some of these things are often which get missed out. So immediately after the initiative, I went and met a partner in Bangalore who had received some of these hampers from us a month back. The first thing which that partner told me was, can you tell me the name of that customer who ordered from me 200 times last year? I want to go and meet that customer and thank him myself. And that's when I realized that this has to become a big initiative. This can't be limited to a small set of partners. And which is where we've now expanded it from 1,000 partners last year to more than 30,000 partners this year. Most importantly, it has made us really happy, right? Because we are able to celebrate the whole relationship, right, with our partners in such a way. Plaque actually contains facts like what is the number of orders a single user is given, what is your highest order size, what is the number one selling item which you sell at, how many units of those items have you sold, right? So some of these facts which on a day-to-day basis often get ignored, right, where you're looking at aggregate numbers, right? So some of these facts were funny enough, and at times it was a surprise even to the partners who have been selling some of these things on a day-to-day basis. Some of these things really surprised them, that, oh, I got a 15,000 rupee order, I didn't know, right? Or I sold so many thousands of samosas, I didn't know that, right? Or a particular variety of a particular item was sold so much, right? So some of these things is where we thought if we can share some of these things with them, right, it will be a surprise to them and probably they'll like it. And that's where the plaque came in, right? And we themed it in a particular way this time, which was based on movies. So the sections and all were like that, right? And that is what has got the engagement going with the partners and has brought a smile to the partners as well as the folks who engage with them on a day-to-day basis.